How's it going, guys? My name is TJP. In today's video, we are going to do another MLB The Show 21 franchise rebuild, and I think today we're going to try doing the trade finder only challenge. So in other words, if I want to make a trade, it's got to be through the trade finder only. So the way it's going to work, obviously, pick a random team, and then if I want to make moves in terms of trades, I can only do it through trade finder. I can't do the dumb prospect, mid-prospect trades for Mike Trout. Can't do that. Not allowed. It's got to be through the trade finder only. So, before we get into it, leave a like, subscribe if you like this content. Also, check out my description, which has a playlist containing other MLB The Show 21 franchise rebuilds, as well as all of my socials, like YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Discord, things of that nature. So, let's get on to the video. Alright, here we go. So, we're loaded into franchise, loaded them with the show. I'm going to cover my eyes. We're going to do this little thing. Alright, let's switch directions. Alright, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I'm going to stop. And who did we land on? The Texas Rangers. Okay, so if I want to make any trades with the Texas Rangers, I must use the trade finder. That'll be the team that we use. Everyone else here is pretty good. Alright, let's get on to the roster, show you guys the team, and if I need to make any trades to start off, I will. Alright, so let's take a quick glance at the roster that we're dealing with here. So, I just wanted to make sure that the sound was off. Okay, so, obviously we got Joey Gallo, we've got, well, let's just look at the lineups. We got Isaac Falefa, Brock Holt, Willie Calhoun, Joey Gallo, Nate Lowe, David Dahl, Chris Davis, Nick Solak, Jose Trevino. Okay, I mean, there's some stuff here that could be done. You know, Charlie Culberson on the bench, Jonah Heim, Eli White, Leody Tavares, Steven something or another, Steven Apostle, or Shirton Apostle. Can't speak, I'm dumb, I know. Well, let's see. Pitching rotation. Kyle Gibson, Dane Dunning, Kohei Arihara, Mike Folty-Newicks, Jordan Lyles. I mean, you guys saw the Texas rebuild. If you guys didn't, check it out in the description. In that playlist. But yeah, there's some moves we can make. I think we want to upgrade our starting pitching. If we can get a pitcher, a better third baseman, and it's a good place to start. Maybe even a center fielder, more reliever help. I might just sign Roberto Ozuna. Can I do that? I could do that, right? Yeah, I'm going to sign Roberto Ozuna to start off. So let's give him a... Oh, roster's full. Never mind. All right, we're not going to do that then. Not now, at least. Maybe we'll trade some guys, and then we'll do it. Let's see if I can muster up a trade. Catcher, third base, starting pitching. Alright guys, this gives me two things that I want. So it gives me Brad Keller, another starting pitcher. It's not going to make our rotation much better, but we also get Salvador Perez. So I have to do this deal. I almost started doing me doing my own trades because I'm so used to doing that. So yeah, so we're going to do that deal with the Royals. Alright, let's see if we can get maybe another starting pitcher or third baseman in the trade finder. I'm going to see what I can muster up. This might be a dumb trade, but I'm going to do it. Chris Davis, Julio Pablo Martinez, and Carlos Santo. We get Giancarlo Stanton. I mean, I don't need Giancarlo Stanton, considering David Dahl is my left fielder, but maybe, just maybe, Giancarlo Stanton could be a DH, or maybe one of them could be a DH sometimes, and maybe Giancarlo Stanton can stay healthy. Who knows? I don't think it's an awful trade, but... yeah, I'm going to see if I can make another deal, though, because I still feel like I need a third base. I actually desperately need a third baseman, so I think that's the next move I need to make, and probably the final move I'll make for now. Alright, guys, I'm going to do this deal with the Pirates. We're going to get Brian Hayes for Charlie Culberson, Aaron Tejada, and Dominic Cabrera. So that's probably the last move I'm going to make in terms of trades. In terms of free agents, can I actually sign Roberto Ozuna now? Hopefully. Will they allow it? There we go. We got a Roberto Ozuna to help out the bullpen because I need another bullpen guy. So, honestly, yeah, the pitching's bad. We don't have the best center fielder. But honestly, you know what? The team looks decent. So that's pretty much all I can do. Maybe I'll make a move at the deadline, but we'll kind of assess where we are and see where we are at the trade deadline. Show you guys the stats. Alright guys, so we're currently at the deadline, 52 and 51. Probably not going to make the postseason, but maybe unless I make a move. We definitely need a better center field and some better starting pitching. That's for sure. That's probably what we're going to have to focus on in free agency. But let's just take a look here. So Brock Holt right now is playing short. Okay. Nick Solak, decent. Isaiah, he's kind of struggling a little bit. I would like a little bit more from him. Giancarlo Stanton's having a good year. It's nice to see. Salvador Perez doing okay as a catcher. Is pretty good. David Dahl is having a great season. That's nice to see. Brian Hayes is not really hitting the ball. I mean, the team, yeah, we definitely use a little bit of work. Leody Tavares is doing pretty good off the bench. That's nice to see. So that's good to know. Let's see the pitching. Kyle Gibson, Kohei Arihara, Brad Keller. I mean, Mike is doing terrible, but everyone else is doing... These guys are meh, very meh. Kyle Gibson's doing decent. Yeah, the pitching needs a lot of work. The bullpen's actually pretty solid, like down here. Jonathan Hernandez having a great season. So is Ian Kennedy, and so is Roberto Ozuna. They're all having really good years. That's nice to see. But other than that, I mean, Matt Bush is doing okay too. But yeah, everyone else is kind of not. We definitely need some help with pitching. I'm gonna see if I can trade for maybe a starting pitcher. I'll try it, see what I can get. But if I can't get anybody, I'll just see you guys at the end of the year. I'm gonna take a shot at John Gray. We're gonna trade some organizational depth / maybe mid prospects ish. Just really mostly depth for John Gray, who could be a serviceable starter possibly for the team. So doesn't make us much better, but he's having a pretty decent year. So like I said, I don't know how much that'll actually help us in the long run, but that's the only trade I'm gonna make. Well, we went 86 and 76, but not good enough to make the postseason, so better luck next season. Thank you, MLB The Show, for your positive words. Brian Hayes ended the season on fire, which is nice. John Carson had a nice year. Joey Gallo actually had a pretty good year in terms of his average, but he didn't have as many home runs as I wanted him to. It's all good, though. Salvador Perez had a nice season. David Dahl did pretty well, but he ended the season kind of cold. Nick Solak ended on fire, which is nice. I mean, there's some guys here that I like, but definitely want to upgrade definitely want to get a better shortstop, especially if Brock Holt is and Isaiah Kinner-Falefa are kind of just like switching off. In terms of the pitching rotation, we definitely want some better pitching for sure. I mean, it's not awful, but it's not like great. It's definitely not great. We need at least we need an ace. A lot of these guys are kind of just like around the same. Kobe Aller had a good year though. I will say that. The bullpen actually ended up doing decent. Wow, Joely Rodriguez ended up. He started off the season really well, and then he choked in the second half. So I don't know what happened there, but Rudo's gonna have a really nice year. So I'm glad we picked him up. Let's see who ends up winning the World Series. It's going to be the Braves beating the Angels. So let's go on the offseason, see if we can sign some guys, gals, and if I need to make a trade, I will, but probably mostly just going to sign people. Alright guys, so we picked up Noah Syndergaard to help out the pitching. We also got Starling Marte, be our starting center fielder. Got Freddie Freeman, first base. Rangers can no longer fund the contract to Trevor Story. Option for stop simulating. No. Well, we got Corey Seager. So I could have got Trevor Story, but instead we're going to take Corey Seager. I'm cool with that. We also got Lance Lynn. I'm cool with that too. Yeah, and Kirby Yates. I'm excited about this, boys and girls. Let's go. We basically won free agency. That is what I like to see. 40, dang, I don't really give a shit about that. Okay, so, I am going to, see you guys at the start of next season. Unless I make a trade, I'm just gonna tender this guy, might as well. Alright, so hopefully I'll see you guys at the end of the year, or start of next season. If I make a trade, I'll show you guys, but, we basically did really good. I'm happy about this. Alright guys, start of the regular season, second season. We got Starling Marte, Brian Hayes, Freddie Freeman, Giancarlo Stanton, Corey Seager, Salvador Perez, David Dahl, Joey Gallo, and Nick Solak. That's a solid team. The bench is looking pretty good, although you know that they're going to be sent down to the minors, because that's just how the game works. Pitching rotation, Noah Syndergaard, Lance Lynn. Nice 1-2 punch. And I got Kohei Arihara, Kyle Gibson, and John Gray rounding out to 3, 4, 5. Colby Allard is in the long reliever spot with Kyle Cody. So 2 long relievers, that's pretty good. Jonathan Hernandez, Brett Martin, Matt Bush, okay. Kirby Yates, Sol Dyer, and Roberto Ozuna. Solid team. We did lose Jonathan, but, you know, the bullpen's still pretty good. Like I said, we lost him, but we got Kirby Yates, so I'll take that. So we should be pretty good. We're ranked 3. I don't know if that means anything, but we're going to simulate. I can't make any moves right now because it's giving me that no trades found for the trade finder. So if I need to make a move, I'll make it at the deadline. But other than that, I'll see you guys at the trade deadline. Alright guys, so we're at the trade deadline. Currently 58 and 41, 6.5 games back against the Angels. But we do have a wild card spot right now secured, the top one. So that's nice. Let's take a look at how the team is actually performing. Lineups, Starling Marte is doing decent. Brock Holt is playing shortstop right now, so it looks like... Oh no, Corey Seager didn't get hurt, he's just DHing. Okay. I don't really want Brock Holt playing shortstop, personally. I mean, he barely played, but... Freddie Freeman's having a decent year. John Carlson's having a nice year. Salvador Perez kind of dipped a little bit. Joey Gallo's doing pretty good. Nick Solik's having a nice season. And then Brian Hayes is, you know, doing his thing. David Dahl's not as good as a year this year, but that's okay. Hasn't played that much either. Noah Syndergaard, good year for him. Lance Lynn's doing pretty good. John Gray, what is going on, John Gray? Kyle Gibson, besides the ERA, is having a nice year. And Colby Allard is our number 5 pitcher right now. The bullpen's thin now because half the team got sent down to the minors. Oh, we have Jose Leclerc. I guess we brought him up. He might have been in the minors last year, but he's here. And then Jonathan Hernandez is here as well. I mean, the bullpen is kind of okay. But, you know, I'm going to see if I can make a trade. I don't know what I would do or what I want. Maybe a better second baseman. Maybe another starting pitcher. I'll see what I can get. But chances are, it's because I'm using the trade finder, I'm not really going to get the trade that I want. I think I'm going to do this deal with the Giants. So we're going to get Andy DeScalfani, Mike Tauchman, and Caleb Barager for Brad Keller, who's not even in the majors, Brett Martin, and Brock Holt, who's kind of struggling. So I'm going to do this deal. That's the only move I'm going to make, though. It doesn't really make the team that much better, but it does give us another arm, especially if he's on fire. Maybe he'll pick it up, and then... I think it'll help us a little bit. We'll see, because we're trying to make that push. I'm going to look at contracts since he needs to be extended, but other than that, I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Alright, cool. So, guys, we went 101 and 61. So, we actually had a really good year. 40 games above 500, won our division, taking on the winner of the wild card playoff game. So, maybe that trade was helpful. We had the best record in the AL, which is sick, by 1 game. The Angels had a good year, though, and so did the Yankees. So, I mean, it's kind of close. Actually, we had the best record in the MLB. But not by many games. Literally, this is a good season. This is a lot of good playoff teams right now. Okay. So this could be tough. This is a tough matchup for us. Nothing's going to be easy. I mean, nothing's ever easy, but... Starling Marte is doing his thing. You like to see it. Nick Solak doing his thing. Corey Seager doing his thing. John Carlson had a great year. He actually was a good trade. Freddie Freeman, decent year from him. Salvador Perez, not too bad. Nate Lowe, limited amount of time, but maybe he'll continue to hit 340 in the playoffs. That'd be nice. Joey Gallo, decent year from him, pretty good year from him. And then Brian Hayes. Actually, we have a lot of good guys. We have a lot of good players. I think the team, we could surprise some people here with this trade finder stuff. Noah Syndergaard, great year for him. Lance Lynn had a nice year. Anthony, he was a good trade. Helped us out a lot. 4 or 5, John Gray and Kyle Gibson. A little bit worried about that. Kyle Gibson had a pretty good year, besides the 4.58 ERA. I mean, maybe he got a lot of run support. Who knows? Honestly, Colby Allard, I'd rather him start, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, the bullpen, a couple guys here that really didn't pitch that much. But yeah, bullpen's actually kind of serious here. Some arms in there. Well, let's see who we're playing in the ALDS. Let's see. It's going to be the Yankees. Syndergaard, Severino. Game 1, we win. Lance Lynn versus Jordan Montgomery, Game 2, we lose. Can we win Game 3? We lose. Game 4, we win. Do or die, Game 5, and we win. Okay. Going to the ALCS to take on the White Sox. Okay, so Lance Lynn facing his own team. Cannot get the dub. Game 2 against the White Sox, we win. Can we win Game 3? We lose Game 3. Can we win Game 4? We lose Game 4. And we lose 3 straight and cannot make it to the World Series. The White Sox win, and they're going to be playing against either Atlanta or the Dodgers. Let's see. It's going to be the Sox beating the Braves. Let's go on to the off-season, our final off-season. Alright guys, we have a very limited amount of money, so I only offered a few guys contracts, and I don't even know if we're going to get them. We did get JD Martinez. He had a friggin' amazing season, so I'm going to bank on him having another good year. And he could just be our DH, which is cool. Whit Merrifield, I wanted to get him. He's not interested. I want to stop simulating. No, I don't. We have Nick Solak, so not the end of the world, actually. I'm sure he'll go up, so... I did offer Jameson Taillon a contract. Did we end up getting him? I don't know if we did or not. I think he's still pending. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. So I think we might have got Jameson Taillon. We did. Okay, so that's kind of nice because we needed another pitcher, I feel like. But it's probably the only thing I could really do. I don't have much money. I could try to do a trade to get better, but that's the best I could probably do. I'm probably just going to sim the rest of the offseason, and if I make a trade, I'll show you guys. Otherwise, I'll see you guys at the start next season. Alright, guys, I'm going to do this deal with the Twins. We're going to get Ken Giles and Randy Dobnak. For Steele Walker, John Gray, and Jonah Heim. So we get another starting pitcher, and we get another bullpen guy, Ken Giles. I think that's a pretty good deal for us. I think I might make one more trade and see if I can get, I don't know what I would want. Probably a reliever, to be honest. Like a really good reliever. Because I feel like I need that. So, yeah, I'm going to see if I can muster a trade for, like, some relievers. Like a Nick Anderson or a Seth Lugo or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I can do here. Alright, final trade we're going to make in the Mets. I'm probably losing this trade, but... I do get Seth. I said I wanted Seth Lugo. We also get Sean Reed Foley. Not that makes that much of a difference, but we do get Seth Lugo. So that is the last year I'm going to do. I'm going to see you guys at the end of at the start of next season once I'm done with this off season. All right, everyone. This will be the third and final season of this Trade Finder only rebuild challenge. So let's just take a look at the rotation first. We got Syndergaard, Dobnak, Taillon, Lance Lynn, and Andy DeSclafani. Not a bad rotation, not a bad starting five. Kohei Arihara, Kobe Allard in the bullpen with Jonathan Hernandez, Seth Lugo, Kirby Yates, Jose Leclerc, Ken Giles, Roberto Osuna. The bullpen is filthy. It's not going to stay like that, though, because as you can see here, half of those guys are going to get sent down. But that's okay. So into the lineup. Joey Gallo is not playing right field? What is this cheese? David Dahl is playing against DHs. Okay, that's odd. Okay. Weird. Alright, I don't know what this team is doing, but... I mean, as long as JD Martinez is in the lineup just to hit home runs, that's all I care about, and just hit. But yeah, I mean, the team's looking good. Marte, Solak, Martinez, Stanton, Freddie, Corey Seager, Salvador Perez, David Dahl, Brian Hayes. I mean, Joey Gallo. I mean, yeah, the team is solid. I really expect us to be good. If I need to make a trade, I will at the deadline. But I think for now, we should be solid. All right, guys. Currently 64-36 at the trade deadline. 2 games up against the Angels. We're doing pretty good. We're having a good season. Starling Marte is kind of struggling a little bit cold. But the rest of the team's got JD Martinez is a cheat code, guys. He is a cheat code. Giancarlo Stanton's kind of struggling a little bit. Freddie Freeman's pretty well. I mean, yeah, the team is solid. I would have thought they'd be a little bit better. Nate Lowe's only had 14 at-bats, but he's made pretty good use of them, so that's nice to see. Pitching rotation, how are we doing there? Syndergaard, pretty good year from him. Randy Dobnak's doing pretty decent. James Hunt's doing pretty good. Lance Lynn's having a very nice year, and then Kobe Allard struggling a little bit. Seth Lugo in the bullpen's doing pretty good. Ken Giles, Kirby Yates. Bullpen's mostly decent. I mean, Jose Leclerc's struggling. But yeah, I mean, not bad. Rizzo has 23 saves. Decent. Is there a trade we can make? I mean, if I want to get something for Starling Marte, Like, if I get, like, a starting center fielder, like, so the only starting fielder I think I could possibly get, and I'm just going to look here and just see how everyone's doing. So I could tell Martin, like, maybe I can get him. Luis Robert, how's he doing? He's kind of struggling a little bit, too. So I don't know if I even want, like, George Springer. Maybe if we can get George Springer, that'd be kind of dope. I can't get Mike Trout. I can't get Ronald Acuna Jr. Everyone else here, Alex Verdugo, he's having a really good year. Victor Robles. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm going to see if I can get an upgrade for Starling Marte, but chances are I'm probably just going to keep the thing the way it is. Alright, guys, I'm going to do this deal with the Brewers. We're going to get Randy Arozarena and Luis Rengifo. Or Rengifo. For Starling Marte, Nate Lowe, and Ike Saldana. I think that's the move to make. I could get Harrison Bader. I don't know who would be better. Who's having a better year. I mean, let's find out. I should have looked. Arozarena is kind of cold. And what is Harrison Bader doing? He's also cold. Oh, he's even worse. Okay. I think I made a decent choice there. Okay, so we have Randy Arozarena. Maybe he'll heat up. Luis Rengifo is on fire. I mean, granted, he's only at 8 at-bats, but I think that's okay. I think for the most part, we're pretty good. And that's the last share I'm going to make. So, hopefully, guys, we make the playoffs, which we should, and hopefully we do well in the playoffs. All right, won our division, 153-59, taking on the winner of the wild card playoff game. Let's take a look here. So, we had, I guess, the best record again in the MLB, tied with the Dodgers. So we had the best record in the AL, and also tied for the best record in the MLB. And just take a look at the lineups here. So, Nick Solak, good year from him. Freddie Freeman had a nice year. JD Martinez is, like, what is this friggin' power surge that he's on? Holy cow. Corey Seager had a really nice year. Giancarlo Stanton was okay, and the season's kind of cold. Randy Arozarena, okay. I mean, Joey Gallo surprisingly didn't hit sub 240 a single season, which is crazy. He usually hits around like 200. He usually hits like 35 home runs though. But honestly, I'd rather that though. He had a good year. Brian Hayes had 100 RBIs and he hit last. I don't know if that was the entire year, but that's kind of crazy if that's the case. Salvador Perez as a catcher didn't do too. I mean, he did all right. I can't be mad. He did good. Pitching rotation. Syndergaard, great year from him. Randy Dobnak was pretty good as well. Same thing with James Tyone. He was good. Cody Arihara and Anthony. A little worried about that. But the bullpen, Kobe Allard struggled. But other than that, I mean, everyone else here got Darren O'Day and Oliver Perez. CPU loves signing these guys for whatever reason. Bullpen for the most part is pretty good though. Jonathan Hernandez was okay, not as great as I wanted him to be, but you know, we'll take it. We'll take it. Everyone else is pretty good. I think we have a good team. I really do. Let's see where we're going to end up playing now, because that matters. Matchups matter. Taking on the Angels. All right. Game 1 against the Angels, we take the dub. Game 2 against the Angels, we take the dub. Game 3, we lose. Game 4, we lose. Game 5, we win. Okay, so we almost lost 3 straight. Taking on the Yankees in the ALCS, Domnak versus Montgomery. Game 1, we take the dub. Game 2, we lose. Can we win Game 3? We lose Game 3. Can we win Game 4? We win Game 4. We lose Game 5. Win Game 6. Game 7, do or die. Not looking. Get eliminated from the playoffs. Nice. Love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, I tried, and it's going to be Yankees-Braves, and the Braves beat the Yankees in the 2020 World Series. I tried to build the team using only Trade Finder, and, you know, we blew it. We blew it. I mean, they want to re-sign us. The Yankees want us. Everyone else here wants us, but it doesn't really matter. We lost, so, of course, we signed Miguel Cabrera. Figures. Let's just end out the video. Alright, y'all. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed, comment on video days, Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, all down below in the description, as well as my playlist containing other MLB The Show 21 franchise rebuilds. And like I said, we tried to succeed, but unfortunately we couldn't. I don't know what I want to do next time. I'm trying to think of what I would want to do. Maybe another fantasy draft. We'll see, but this time I have to actually pick my team. Maybe we can rebuild a minor league team and just try to win the minor league playoffs. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know. You guys let me know some ideas, what you want to see. I have some ideas, like I said, in my mind, but, you know, some stuff that I feel like would take longer, though, for me to, like, record and sit down, because, like I said, I have a lot of things on my plate, work and stuff, so, those would probably take a little bit longer to come out. So, stuff like this, like ideas, like simple ideas that take less than an hour to record are beautiful, and then I can edit them in like 30 minutes. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Take care. Just good night. Host you all soon. Peace.